from a place where they pull up on you with a one. No one warned you, ain't no time for no when you sleeping on a stretcher like I'm saying hey, trying to live day by day. None of these neighbors say nothing if you see a and them is coming. They dumping, they kicking, they punching, they jumping, they you in front of the Baptist church. The trappers they job, they don't have to work if this stitching you.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a fun Father's Day.
All the introductions, we've had all the pomp and circumstance, we've had all the fuss and feathers, but it's time for Dodger baseball.
Price gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're going to have to nickname this guy Nada, N-A-D-A, because that's exactly what he's done. He's given up nothing in his last 3 starts. That's right. Look at that ERA. Last 3 starts, 0.00. You can't get any better than this guy's been his last 3.
So stepping in, Victor Reyes. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Reyes gets his lead at first, nobody out. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Price, a 6'5" left-hander. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Lined hard toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Batting third.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
Here's Cameron Maybin now as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Price ready with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the stretch, breaking ball that's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
The 3-2 pitch, ground ball left side. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Now at the plate, C.J. Cron, and the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Nope. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
The shortstop, Nico.
At the plate, Nico Goodrum. Lifetime versus David Price. He's 1 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike. On the season, Goodrum is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
That is good. The catcher, number 34, Jake Rogers.
Striding forward now, Jake Rogers. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. First pitch on its way.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
He's set. The 0-1.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Now a curveball misses inside.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a high chopper. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Tigers get one here on 2 hits in the inning. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Tigers 1, the Dodgers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Spencer Turnbull is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
So striding forward now, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself. 2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Here's the 3-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now.
Batting second, the first baseman, Matt Muncy.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Chasing after it is Maben, and they can't run it down. And it's fouled away. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. They so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 5 homers, 26 RBIs. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. fouled off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Cody Bellinger would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Cody.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger, man at first after the 2-out walk. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped him up. Candelario in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Tigers lead this one 1-0. Digging in now, number 46. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Here comes the first pitch. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Dodgers have really dominated so far. They've got the chance to complete a sweep with a win in this one.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
On the move is Peterson. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8, the right fielder, number 14.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
To the plate now, Spencer Turnbull, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
And he fouls this one off. Well, swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping up now, Victor Reyes.
The center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Reyes has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Tigers 1 and the Dodgers nothing. So coming to the plate, Corey Seager. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Jock Peterson now, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Gavin Lux, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Lux, just 21 years of age. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounder down the line at third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're down 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Schoop, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Betts on the run, and no one will track it down.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Pitch on the way. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. One gone here in the Detroit third, and that'll bring in the left fielder Cameron Maben. Now the first pitch here from Price. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Maben, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim, he was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Popped him up. Smith over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in, C.J. Cron. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here it comes. Line drive to left. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting, shortstop.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Standing in now, Nico Goodrum, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Will Smith. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The catcher, Will Smith.
Here comes the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And he misses with it. 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, David Price, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
The 1-0. Misses the zone as he pulled the bunt back in time.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-0 on the way, and he pops up the bunt attempt. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Here's Mookie Betts as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Next up is Max Muncy as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Scope. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the fourth. And next to hit is the catcher, Jake Rogers.
Number 34, Jake Rogers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Rogers, just 24 years of age. He's a second-year big leaguer. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch. Ball 2. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. First offering on its way. One run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And that misses 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bellinger's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kristen Stewart. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A ball and 2 strikes. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Justin Turner.
The third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. So far this season, Turner has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Turner has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One and 2 now. The pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Corey Seager. And now a pitch on the way. The pitch.
Nope,
ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike one and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First delivery to him on the way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for LA. They trail this one 1-0.
Leading off for Detroit, the pitcher, number 56.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Turner in foul ground. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Victor Reyes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ballgame. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Lux backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Jonathan Scope will get ready at the plate. On its way is pitch number 75. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. But they're on top 1-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Gavin Lux, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home. Hard hit ball to second. Scope is there. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Next for the Dodgers, Will Smith. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the pitch. One out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Into the box, David Price, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The 2-1 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. No hits to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Fouled off. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Smith rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score, and the Dodgers have drawn even. We're all square at one apiece.
Dan, that had to be missed execution right there. 2 strikes on the batter. You throw a breaking ball, but you leave it up a little bit for him to be able to drive it into the out.
No doubt about it, D-Row. 2-strike breaking ball intended to be at the ankles or below, to even bounce it to get him to chase and swing. Too good of a pitch with a breaking ball with 2 strikes to this hitter.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Bo Burrows will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Stepping in now, Max Muncy, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch. And it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2. Too high. Ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he fouls this one off. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Turner is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Line toward right center, and that'll get down out there. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit out towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Dodgers lead this one 2-1. Pedro Baez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 52, Pedro Baez.
Stepping into the box, Cameron Maybin. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Cameron Maybin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron as he'll take a look at ball 1. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. A ball and a strike now. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he's back in standing. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate now, Nico Goodrum. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That evens it up 1-1. Tiger shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Into the box now, Jake Rogers, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One and 2 to the Tigers catcher.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
fouled away. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
One left for Detroit. They're down 2-1. Here's Corey Seager. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in, Jock Peterson. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So now to the plate, Gavin Lux. 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They still lead it 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Blake Trinan will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kike Hernandez is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Settling in now, Jeimer Candelario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Up top, it's 2-0. Trinan, a former member of the Oakland A's. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
chopped at third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Standing in, Kristen Stewart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 0-1 pitch. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. One and two now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Bellinger is there. 2 gone.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Harold Castro will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 30, Harold Castro.
He pulls this one into right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tigers. They still trail it here 2-1. Jose Cisnero will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 67, Jose Cisnero.
Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Here we go. Inside, ball 1.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide. 2-0. Two and 1 now to Mookie.
Count was 2-1.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 8th inning coming up. Dodgers out in front 2-1. Julio Urias has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 7, Julio Urias.
Victor Reyes will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now here's the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The Dodgers leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
Urias is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter number 8, second base.
Now to the plate, Jonathan Scope.
Yeah.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's kicked out.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And it's fouled away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The left fielder, number 4, Cameron.
Striding into the box, Cameron Maben. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Two 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0. From the belt, the pitch. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bellinger's under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's C.J. Cron now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Smith shading to his right. And that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Dodgers lead it 2-1. Joe Jimenez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 77, Joe Jimenez.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Here comes the first baseman, Max Muncy. Now the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. The 1-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. Stewart will get there as he tracks it down deep in foul territory for route number 1.
Third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner singled homer run in his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. The 1-0 home. Hit toward the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And he got him.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch.
At the ball. 1-1.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Dodgers leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 4th spot, number 74, Kenley Jansen. Now playing center field.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Next for the Tigers, Jake Rogers. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Jeimer Candelario is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Miguel Cabrera will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2. From the stretch. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate, Kristen Stewart. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. There's what's left on the Tiger bench as we'll see if they want to make a move here. Jordy Mercer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Jordy Mercer.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. In his career, Mercer brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And that misses as well. 3-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Ready with the 3-0.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw to first is in time. They got him, and the ball game is over.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Dodgers with their 50th team win tops in the division. David Price earns his 8th victory of the season. Kenley Jansen earns the save out of the bullpen, his league leading 30th of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.